Hey, BD besties. Happy Sunday, my loves. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I want to say thank you so much for all of your love on Friday and over the weekend, you guys. Sometimes you just got to take a day for a little self-love. Whether your self-love looks like putting on some fresh, fun nails and just taking the day off and drinking a whole pot of coffee, watching 10 seasons of Survivor on the couch on the weekend. If that's what self-care is to you, then I say you go for it, my love. Whatever it is that makes you feel better and it makes you at peace, because at the end of the day, that's what we need, right? We need to refuel. We need to do all of those things, and we need peace, and we need quiet time sometimes. So anywho's, but here we are. We are back in fabulous, my loves. We will catch up on a couple projects during the week, I promise. But I do have a couple unboxings for us. So today we are going to open up our magical mystery bead box, Jessie James. She's in the house. We're going to open that today, but first we are going to read a card. And then we will open that. So let's get a card of inspiration, shall we? Let me go digging in there. Oh, that's a rather loud truck. That wasn't me, friends. That was a truck outside, I promise. Goodness. Let's read our inspiration. Oh, there we are. I'm trying a different angle today, friends. So if I seem a little off, that is why. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. I love that. That's beautiful. And that is John D. Rockefeller. All right. Yes. Very nice. All right, you guys. So, like I said, let me bring in this fancy cool palette that we got here for the opening of the beads and all the things. Yeah, I'm just trying my camera in a different way just to see if I like it. I don't know. But if you guys are new to Jessie James Beads Magical Mystery Bead Box, this is a monthly subscription brought to us by those beautiful people at Jessie James Beads. I don't know why I brought this in so soon, Carl. So too many props. That's the problem. And this monthly box, you can either do monthly or bi-monthly. It is an automatic subscription. I believe it is $49.99, you guys. But if you do, they have a couple different prepaid plans that really take a nice little chunk of savings off of here. So I was thinking today I really needed an adventure, right? I was just like, gosh, my soul just needs an adventure. And then I saw my magical mystery bead box and I said, say no more, JJB to the rescue. Because every month, you guys, this is a magical adventure. Faux show. All right, enough silliness. Let's open it. So, guys, I don't know what the theme is this month. Should I bring you up a little bit because I feel like you're all down up in the hizzy house. I have no idea what the theme is this month. Every month it's a different theme. And when they say themes, you guys, Jessie James do not skimp on the themage. Between all of their cards and all of their thoughtful packaging and just the beads, the curation, the thought that goes into everything. Just amazing. All right, so we're going to open her up, and I'm just going to grab the card out I'm going to slip the card out before we open the box. Okay, because we're going to do a card spoiler. You ready? Here she is. Oh, Wuthering Heights. Okay, JJB. I see what you're doing, y'all. Wuthering Heights. This is from Emily Bronte. It is a story of, betrayal and revenge and intrigue and mystery and all the things and murder. I don't know. Deceit. Yes, there's a lot of deceit and things, bad things. But most of all, my friends, it's a story of love. It's a story of love. Oh, I'm so happy about this. And this card is beautiful. Look at the color. Catherine. Yes, it's about Catherine and Heathcliff. Ernsom. Is it Catherine Ernsom? Heathcliff, I don't know if he had a last name. I'm pretty sure it's Heathcliff or Heathcliff, Heathcliff. Like, it all depends on which area of the Yorkshire Moor you're from, honestly, because that's where I'm from, the east side of the Yorkshire Moor. So we say Heathcliff. You could say Heathcliff. Neither is wrong, friends. Neither is wrong. So, yeah, so this is going to be a good time. All right, ready? Now we're going to do a box spoiler. Are you ready? And boom. Oh, y'all. Okay, now I'm going to bring you back down because I was teasing. No, don't stop recording. Why would you stop recording? I'm sorry, my phone is being weird. Look at that. That's so romantic. It's about unrequited love. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. Y'all, if you didn't know, Tom Hardy, that beautiful man that he is, was it Tom Hardy? Yes, was also in a version of Wuthering Heights. There's been many. It's not just the literature. It's also been a movie and shows and all kinds. I believe there's also a movie out right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but just do it gently. But I believe there's a movie out right now, Wuthering Heights rendering, and I bet you it's beautiful. All right, so now I'm going to bring this back in, and we are going to look at some stuff. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take some stuff out of some bags and just open things up real quick for us, and then we'll be right back. And we're back, and oh my gosh, you guys, we have opulence and drama and darkness, and oh, it's so good. We have richness and it's just, and of course we have love. We always have love. So let's get into this one. It's just an amazing collection, and I really didn't I just was gandering. Wow. Okay. So first we're going to look at Catherine's wedding strand. So that's the bead strand in wedding. Oh, where are we, Carl? Oh my gosh, I was all into my beads over here. Hold on one second. Okay, while I was setting up, I pushed my stuff way too far back. Oh my gosh, so this is Catherine's wedding, which I don't remember who Catherine married, but it was somebody that was in her station, and it caused all kinds of nonsense with Heathcliff, and yeah. But she didn't marry him. Did she? I don't think she ever married him. Did she, guys? I don't remember. It's been a while since I read it. And these are so pretty. Look at those window beads. Oh, I love. It's been a while. These are like little resin ceramic beads, but I'm not mad at them. They're pretty. And those are just really, really pretty. They kind of look, sorry guys. I think oh, look at that side. It's got like gold. Yeah, I have to get used to this camera angle. It's at a different spot. Ooh, that's pretty. And then we have these little sunburst beads. Oh, wow. Look at those. Yes, 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 yes. And then there's our beautiful boho. You guys. I think on my bucket list is I just want to collect, those big jars, the water jars that we put on there that people put quarters in and stuff. I just want to fill one of those up with boho beads. Yes, that's my goal in life. That one is gorgeous. Look at it. Look at all those facets. My gosh, that's magical. So that's Catherine's wedding. I love it. And it looks like it's probably something Catherine would wear. She was, Anyway, and now we're going to get into the dark drama, which was Heathcliff. Oh no, oh, my north side just came out. So this is Heathcliff's return. Oh, you guys, it's dark and decadent. Look at that. What is that? Oh, this strand is so good, JJB. Oh my God. Well, I'll show you both on the plate. I forgot that I also have the plate out, but can we look at that? Ooh, look at that big bicone in there. She's beautiful. Ooh, it's so dark and beautiful. And these are like, that like purpley topaz. I think some people call it like vintage plum. Some people might call it poople. Listen, I'm not saying it's purple, but it's purple with brown a little bit, but I think it's pretty. Look at this, though. This is gorgeous. This is a metal, I think. I don't care what it is. It's beautiful. It reminds me of like the fences back then, like the wrought iron fences with all the decorative scroll. I'm sorry, the decorative scroll. Oh, that's what that reminds me of. So do these bead caps. This also kind of reminds me of the dresses, right? Isn't that kind of like the dresses back then? Oh, so pretty. Yeah. And look at that. That is also kind of that same. Oh, sorry. That is also kind of that same. Let me bring you down a little further. I don't know if that color's coming through. It's a pretty color though. It's a little on the pupil side. But this, look at this big booty Judy. Wow. You know, sometimes I think these are really pretty, but sometimes I think it's a shame that because sometimes they get like scratched up, and I'm like, oh, you're so beautiful, but you got little scratches, but still so beautiful. I'm not gonna let that stop us, friends. I will not. You know, I could learn how to bead bezel, and this would look really pretty in like with a bezel setting, and you wouldn't even notice any scratches. Like when I say scratches, I mean like up around here, like little ding dings. That's a beautiful bead, though. And then, ooh, look, we got some fancy spacers. So pretty, but look at the contrast here, right? Let me get the dish. Look at that contrast. So you have like beautiful and white and ethereal, and it's just so magical, and it's right, and it's just so beautiful and princess, and I'm good. Look at me, I'm rich and expensive and fabulous, darling. Right. That's kind of, I don't know if that's really Catherine, but I mean, kind of, she's a little bourgeois, you know. And then this is Heathcliff coming in with his like, you know, listen here, get in the carriage, Catherine, and I'm going to take you somewhere magical into my castle, and I have dragons, and they're twins, and they're magical and things and unicorns and all that. So let's just go. This is that strand. So yeah, I'm here for that sequel. Whatever that movie is that I just went into, I'm here for the sequel already. Like I'm selling tickets now. Okay, friends, what do we have next? We have the ombre rose strand in Emily Bronte. That's the author. Such a beautiful, beautiful author. Wow, you know, just amazing. Look at these. Oh, there you are. Oh my gosh, I gotta get used to that. Sorry, guys. This is a terrible unboxing. It's not. It's not, Carl. Don't be mean to yourself. I try not to. But look at the ombre we got going on here, my friends. So we've got this beautiful red rose. It's just like, you know, lady of the evening red. And then we have this beautiful, oh, I love that burgundy, that more burgundy. And then we go into the purples here, and look at these, a little bit lighter, more romantic. And this one's like kind of periwinkle, and then we've got like a baby like blue, and then look at the little pearls. It's very fancy. I'm sorry, guys, I keep hitting. I'm sorry, but that's very fancy. You guys, I want to make something today, but I don't know what. It's already fancy stuff here. I really want to make some earrings with these roses. I think we should. Maybe we could do a little you know what? I wouldn't make bracelet with this, actually. Not today, but I think I'm going to save these for a bracelet. I just had an idea. All right, so let's get into our, I'm loving that they're doing the heights, and the thrush cross grange. So that's like the heights are kind of like where the unruliness happens. That's kind of the rugged part of the town. And then the thrush cross grange is like, you know, it's all the hoitin and toitins. All right, so let's get into those, shall we? This is super lovely. All right, so the first mix we have is the bead mix in Wuthering Heights. No, wait a second. Oh, the heights. Yes, this is the heights one. Okay. Look at that. What? Oh my gosh, you guys, sorry, just scared the pedazzles out of myself. So this will go really nicely with our, oh no, it'll go really nicely with my desk decor. Oh, this will go really nicely with the Catherine strand. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So let's take a look at that. Oh, you guys, this is beautiful. Look at that with this strand. Oh, that's so pretty. Yep, we're going to have to make something. Wow. Okay, so let's look at some of this stuff. So we have some of these beautiful little blue pumpkins. Looks like we have 4 of these. Pumpkins, melons, whatever you want to call them. Aren't they just sweet? Love those. And then we have some of these big, and I mean that respectfully, sunburst coins. Kind of have like that sunburst. Oh, those are pretty. And like just this AB over the white. Lovely. Just something very, very spring and delicate and just like, do you see that? That's just gorgeous. And then to add a little drama for yo mama, we're going to bring in some of these beauties just for a little. Okay, I have 3, 4-ish. Here we go. Y'all, we're on the struggle bus today. But look at those. Ooh, 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 yes. I love all that. That's dramatic. Well, since I knocked a couple things out over here, let's look at those. We got some little pearls in here. Like probably a little glass pearl in this beautiful, it's like a light silver gray. So pretty. Oh, I just had a text come through from our beautiful friend Kristen asking me to try to distract her from her pain. My love, she had hand surgery and I feel so bad. So I'm going to hurry up and try to get this uploaded so we can give our beautiful friend Kristen something to think about other than that pain. Sending you so much love, Kristen. All of us are. I hope you can feel it, my friend. Look at those beauties. This, and they're like in this beautiful sage green. Oh my gosh. So y'all know, because I tell you all the time, but green is one of my favorite colors, but sage green in particular, oh my heavens, yes. Then we have some of these little baby icy blue ones with the AB. Just little beautiful sparkly babies. Then we also have some of these little brown cubes. Now these are like a topaz cube. So they'll pick up that smoky purple. That's what we're going to call it, friends. We're going to call it smoky purple. I'm pretty sure that's probably the scientific name for it. Oh, look, here it is. Here's some of that smoky purple. That's a much more ladylike name for that, Carl. I know. I try. Yeah, those are pretty. You look really pretty with these cubes. Look at that. I love that little bit of mystery. Oh, look at this little baby. Oh, look at these little babies. Look at them. Look at their soap. Oh gosh, Carl, don't do it again. Those are precious. Look at those. Dare I say, little 2mm babies. My goodness, please don't get lost. And then we also have some purple dudes. Oh, these are really pretty. These kind of have that disco faceting. That little disco ball faceting. Yeah, that's really pretty. Shaky, sorry. Beautiful. There's some more of those pearl ones. And then we have some metals in here. So we have some of these flowery bead caps. There's one on one side, one on the other side, in that silver color. We also have some bling bling balls, metal bling blings. And we have these. These are my favorite bling bling, JJB bling bling balls are these. I love them. Oh, there they go. These look really pretty with those roses. Look at that. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay. And then we also have some of these itty bitty, teeny weeny yellow polka dot. Never mind. I got lost in the song. I'm trying to put them on my finger. They're so very tiny. Look at them. Little crystal rondelle spacers. There he goes. There she goes. Have a nice journey, dear friend. And then there's also some little components on here too, okay? Some little chandelier components. Look at that. So you would do, this is like a 3-to-1. You could do a connector. We could just hang some earrings. Maybe that's what we'll do. Oh, guys, let's make a pair of we'll make a pair of flower earrings. I think that sounds like fun. I know Miss Elsie's probably like, Call, no more earrings. But Miss Elsie, it's so much fun. I love making earrings. All right, you guys, and I think that is it. And I'm all of a sudden starting to lose my voice. It's probably Miss Elsie telling me to hush. We'll make some earrings and you will love them. All right. That's a really beautiful mix. JJB is on fire this month. I love these pumpkins. Pumpkin melons. All right, guys. So now we're going to get into the more, that was like the the beautiful, clean, elegant mix. So now we're going to get into the more like tawdry, ruthless mix from the, oh, maybe I was wrong. I don't remember. Is it the Thrush Crush that's, I thought it was the, I don't know. I don't remember now, guys. It's been a while. I'm sure y'all will correct me. Gently. But this is the Thrush Crush Grange, which was the other place. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Look at that drama. Guys, those are like, sorry. Those are like, okay, I gotta dump it. Hold on, let's dump gently, shall we? Okay, we didn't lose anybody. You guys, this mix is like lush, decadent. Look at that mix. Oh my, yes. Okay, I'm gonna have to re-educate myself on Wuthering Heights again because I don't think what I thought. I don't think it is, but that is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get into this one. Holy smokes, where to start? Well, let's put you over here because I don't want y'all mingling. I don't think you're supposed to. Well, first of all, let's get into those crystals. Wow, that red is just, it's so deep. It's like a deep, deep crimson red. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. My thumb just did one of those things, you know. Oh my gosh. Hey, there's a bead cup over here. Sometimes my hands do weird things. Tremor, but I don't know what's weird. Not tremors, but I don't have epilepsy. It's from, I think it's from medication I used to take a long, long time ago. Well, I'm back, if I'm being honest with you guys, which I always am. I am back on the Prozac, so could be something to do with that too. So we have these beautiful frosty clear. They're like a beautiful like frosty. See that? Those are lovely. I'm sure there's more in there. JJB always does like groups of 2. So you'll never usually get one unless it's a focal. You'll usually get at least 2 of something. But I'm here for these little balls. Oh my gosh. That's what he said. But can we talk about them? They're so darling. They're like felt. That's what they feel like. They feel like beautiful red felt. I'm not usually a fan of this texture, if I'm being completely honest. It's kind of like that texture that's on the bead boards and stuff. And probably if they were gray, I would probably be like, yeah, these aren't great. But you guys, this color is everything. That burgundy red, that deep, deep burgundy, oh my God, is everything. They're so weird. They're so weird. But they're just so elegant. Look at them. Hold on. I got to pick them up one more time. Look at them next to the clear beads. They're just, I don't know, man. There's just something so, gosh, like romantic, but like dark romance, you know, like just, like Indulgent romance. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Kala is into it today, guys. I'm ready to go hit the Amazon Prime and rent Wuthering Heights because I'm feeling it now. I'm about to go watch that. But look at these cubes first. Look at those crystal cubes. Stunning. That beautiful crimson red. Just gorgeous. Oh, this mix is so good. Oh, we do have, I thought these were just sometimes bead caps, like to take little rides on the beads during shipping. But these are actual little drops. So the base is like a glass, just a round black glass bead. And then they are made into little drops. That's cute. I love that. You know, guys, that takes effort. Like somebody, let me tell you, I started putting our mixes together for April. And I'm doing my own strands. I'm doing a couple of my own strands. And last night, I have so much respect now for people that strand their own beads, like that sell them in bead shops, because I did 30 strands yesterday and it took me literally hours. I think I watched like three or four episodes of Survivor. It was insanity. But I had so much fun doing it. But I have like so much, a more profound respect for that now. Look at these gorgeous beads. So you have this white like glass underneath. And then it has like that little capping of the gold electroplate. Makes it just kind of look like it has a bead cap on it or just a little bit of fancy detail. And then it has all those beautiful facets. I love those. Those are beautiful. And they're very vintage looking, right? This is a very vintage, the whole collection is very vintage. But this mix in particular is super vintage, in my opinion. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are those electroplated beads. Oh, they're the half-plated. These are so pretty. They're kind of like the ones we just looked at, except these are more of like a window bead because they have that kind of transparent glass where it lets the light through. But they are also capped in like that little bit of gold electroplate. Oh, those are so pretty. Like so incredibly vintage looking, in my opinion. I gotta stop saying in my opinion. We know it's your opinion, Kyle. We know. Because you're the one saying it. Ooh, look at these clovers. Flowers. I always call them clovers. Those are beautiful. Again, they're that really pretty white with the electroplating over top. I love those. And they pick up all the different colors in the light. So, so pretty. And then, we have some drops. Looks like we have a couple of these. Oh, these might be for a fun necklace. You guys, you know what I love doing when we get stuff like this? I really love getting into making more like concept pieces, not necessarily everyday wearable jewelry, although you could wear it every day. You could wear whatever you want every day. But when I say that, I mean like, you know, like I like making vintage and kind of themed jewelry when I get collections like this. So like this is kind of giving me like kind of almost like vampire vibes too. Like, I don't know, I'm feeling very Lestat as well as Heathcliff. Those are gorgeous. But you know what I mean? So I would make something, this is making me want to make something with lots of chains, right? Lots of layering and lots of chains and different things like that. These are the kind of beads that inspire me to do designs like that. So I don't know, guys, look out. If that's your jam, stay tuned. And then we also have a couple of these really cute, little rondelle spacers in this yellowy gold. It's really pretty. It's a very vintage, antique looking gold. It really goes with the caps on those beads. So that was just amazing. I'm just going to do this carefully. There we go. But do you see like the contrast here, right? So you have your more decadent and rich and elegant over here, and you're more like kind of innocent and just happier. It's just a happy day. Just a happy bee. Just a happy bee right over here. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yes, I did have a whole pot of coffee today. Thank you for asking. How are you? Okay, and so next we're gonna have some bookmark findings in 1847. I believe that was the year, wasn't it? I mean, that was a great year. I don't remember much of it, but so we have these bookmark findings, which is very interesting. I love a good bookmark. Ooh, maybe we'll have one video where we just make a bunch of different bookmarks and then I just send them out to random people and say, here, you need to be reading more. I think that's a great idea. So look at these. These are cute. These are cute. They're all stamped. Look at that. So we have this here bronzy color. And then we have a silver. And then these are both a gold. But this is more of a shiny gold. And then this is more of like an antique gold. And of course they have these little hooks at the top. So yeah, I think we could make some bookmarks. I think also with these flowers, maybe we could do some bookmarks with the flowers. Oh my gosh. Ooh, maybe we do like a theme, right? Maybe we do one that's like all innocent and all, and then we do one that's a little bit dark and dramatic. I think that's a good idea. Put those down, pal. What are you doing, girl? I'm like looking around. What are we doing with these? All right, guys, we've got one more thing to look at, and I'm just going to take a sip of my beverage. Oh, wait. We have two more things to look at. Oh, shoot. Okay. One was just a little itty bitty case. All right. So you have a finding set in Be With Me Always. Wasn't that like a famous line that Heathcliff said to Catherine? Be with me, all, whatever souls are made of, his and mine are the same. Oh, wait. Am I in the right thing? What are we doing? What is this one? Drive me mad. Okay, so yeah, be with me always. So that's what she said. Oh, that's what she said. Okay, I got it. That's beautiful. Whatever souls are made of, his and mine are the same. I feel that way about Jason Momoa sometimes as well. I mean, sometimes when I really think about it and I sit with myself, that's also, I say the same. So let's look at this. So it looks like we've got silver and what is that? Chain? Oh, that's just some. Okay, listen, I'm not trying to impale myself because like I'm not trying to gross anybody out. I don't know if y'all can see that. I impaled myself yesterday on a staple. And I'm not doing it again because my mama didn't raise any dummy and I'm not foolish enough to have it happen twice. To Jesse James' credit, it was not one of their packages I impaled myself on. I'm not going to tell you what I impaled myself on because that's between me and whoever, the staple. But I just get these staples out real carefully, y'all. So just listen to my heavy breathing as I perform the staple surgery. All right. So it looks like this is rather odd. It just split. It's just, what is happening here? I don't know. Just open it. Okay. So here we have some chain. Let's get our dish. We got some beautiful silver chain here. It's just a very fine chain. Y'all, hold on a second. Oh, this is cute. Okay, I see what's going on. I see what you did, JJB. This is real cute. It has like little rondelles in between some of the links. That is super cute. And they almost look like heart-shaped for a second, but I think it's just a cable link. But look at the little dudes right in between. Oh, that's super cute. It looks like a little love knot, doesn't it? That's what I saw. Sorry. Now you're probably nauseous. I apologize. And then we have these curious bits here. What is happening with this bag, JJB? Okay. Oh, this is not glorious bits, my friends. This is also chain. Because JJB does the best stinking chain ever. Are you seeing this one? Look how beautiful this chain is. You guys, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. I don't know if you can see the texture. It's like a coil texture. And then it has the smooth connecting links. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to turn you around for our project because I know by then you're going to be sick as anything. And they are ribbed on both sides for our pleasure. And you know what you can do is you can just undo. See, you could just open that link, and you can slide these dudes off, and you can use them as just like little components or whatnot. You know, things like that. Maybe that's what we'll do. Some earrings. Let's do a couple pair of fun earrings, friends. I think we should do that. And you guys go take your Dramamine. I'll switch the camera around. And so I won't hit it as much. But this is an amazing. Can we hold on a second? Just tuck yourself, sir, ma'am. Tuck yourself in there. Thank you. All the flowers are like not blooming. They're like, no, it's still too cold. It's fake spring. It's fake spring. Listen, just turn over, okay? Man. Okay. There we go. Look at this. Wow. That is so pretty. I love how the tones of those flowers, those resin flowers, I love how those tones are picked up in the bead mixes. This is a really This is a really well done job, JJB and the curation team. This is absolutely beautiful. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Is this your jam? Is this, what do you think about this? You guys love Wuthering Heights. I'm sure you probably are remembering it better than I'm telling it, because I probably just made up my own version, honestly. But if I like my version too. I thought that was also a fun movie. But we're gonna make some cool stuff here when we get right back. All right. Okay, loves, and we're back. And full disclosure, my friends, it is now Monday night. Last night I was sitting down and making designs, and then all of a sudden I got some rumblies in my tumbly, and not in a good way. So I had to go and, take care of handle some things. And so by the time I started to feel better, it was after 3 o'clock in the morning. But that is okay, friends, because I started something, and we're going to make a necklace. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off so we can go ahead and look at what I'm going to go ahead and keep saying it. So I know when last we spoke yesterday, we were going to make earrings, and I actually did. And so I made a pair of earrings, and then I said, ooh, I would love to make a matching necklace to go with these earrings. So we'll look at the earrings in a minute. We'll do the necklace first. So anyway, this is what I have. Now, guys, you know how I said, and that for some reason, yesterday's call decided that 49 strand and the point, the 24 was what we needed. And so it's an interesting choice, but that's what I did. So I went ahead and I stranded this up, and I thought that looked really, really pretty. Yes, we are mixing some metals here, right? So guys, I said that this collection left me feeling very like I wanted to make, like not necessarily a period piece, but kind of a period piece. Something that you could wear if you were going to like a I guess a vintage gothic party, but this is goth on the light side. So this would be the lighter side. And then I figure we can work with the darker beads and maybe come up with something at another time. But this is going to be a cute necklace, I feel like. So what we're going to do, and also you guys, look what I was, since this wire is this color, I decided instead of using wire guardians, because I love how these just have that little bit of texture, and it kind of reminded me of like coiled up French wire. So I dug my box of French wire out. And guys, I think I've used this once with us. I tried it anyway, and it wasn't a great experience. So we're going to try it again. Now, from what I understand, oh gosh, I just got scared. I felt something brush against my leg. It's a cat. I should have known it was a cat. Anyway, but I thought this, but I don't know about the gold differences. That's the only problem. So let's see. I don't know. It's kind of a different gold, but we're see, these are kind of the same gold. So I wonder if maybe, guys, I'm just now continuing my thought process from yesterday. I thought you guys would appreciate it. Or maybe we just want to go with a gold wire. Because I don't know if I like these two golds together. One's a more yellow gold and one is a little bit more of a softer, warmer gold. All right, let me see. But I wanted to use this, but then we might be here all day because I've never used it before. Choices that we have to make. Let's see, do I mind? Is it too different of a gold color? Because I don't really want to take this apart once I get it together. You know what I'm saying? All right, well, you know what? We're going to do it anyway, I think. We're going to do it anyway. And if I don't like it, then I don't like it. All right, so I'm going to have to get my little ruler out. Where did I just had it? I just literally said, there it is. Okay. I was going to say, I literally said to myself, Kyle, don't forget your ruler. Now, I don't know what I did here, but I guess I have to cut this little end. I did some little stuff there to that poor little thing. This stuff is not hard to cut, but it kind of is. You just have to. Okay, that cut nice. All right, so I'm going to measure myself. So what I'm going to do first is, and we're only going to put it through the one link. So I'm going to put it through this link and see about how much of this I want to show. So maybe like that much. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to come over here and measure that. I bent it though, guys. I bend it a little bit, so we might use a different side. We might cut that part off, but I just want to measure. Okay, so that was about, I bent it, so it's okay. We're just going to cut this piece off. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I'm going to that was about 3/4 of an inch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure about 1.5 inches. I have no idea if I'm on camera doing this or not. I hope so. All right, so that we have that. And then I'm just going to clean up this little end here. Okay. And then I'm going to put this back on the ruler. And I'm just going to cut it in the middle. So I have to find, well, okay, let's just take it there. And we're going to cut it right there, right? Oh no, I just moved it. Gotta be precise. Shoot, where was I gonna cut? Oh, right there, okay. Oh, okay. Let's see how well we did. Not well, I don't think. Oh, look at that, not bad. Not bad. This one's just a teeny bit longer, but I think in the grand scheme of things, it's not really gonna matter. I think that'll be okay. All right. So there we go. We've cut those. All right. I'm gonna put this back over here with his friends. Oh, guys, I forgot to show you. This was also in the are my lights down enough? Okay. This was also in the collection, and this is called the Drive Me Mad, and I totally forgot to show you guys. It's a whole little container full of like hematite hearts. Like a ton of them. So we're gonna have to think of a fun idea to do with all of, oh sorry guys, to do with all of these hearts. There's like so many in there. It's full. Look at all them. So yeah, I did forget to show you guys. It was like, it was in the corner of the box and I didn't, or it was on this, I don't know. I just didn't see it, okay? I just didn't see it. All right, now that we've, oh, there's one got left behind. That's okay. We're gonna put him right here because that will remind us to have a beautiful day. Okay, so we've done that. All right, so let's get this together. So now what I've done is I cut this chain, and guys, what I did was, you can open those links. I just opened both of those links on either side, and I have a longer piece and a shorter piece. And the shorter piece we're going to attach to our beadwork, and then I'm thinking the longer piece we're going to kind of bib onto right there. And then when this is worn, this will come down a little bit. And I think that'll be a nice little distance. But so we're not going to put anything on the shorter chain. So I'm going to put that aside. This is the longer chain. And this has 13 links. And there was a reason I cut this on the odd is because I wanted a middle link. Because I thought it'd be really cute. Guys, we're doing dangles and all the things. And I've already got a couple of these dangles together. So basically I took some of these clovers. And I did one of those little baby, I used all the baby rondelle spacers. I tried to use all the really small beads. I don't know why, I just wanted to so they didn't get lost. And then I also put one of those baby pearls on there. So that's what they look like. We'll do one of those together. And then I thought we would do something with this. Oh, maybe we'll put the heart on there. There you go. We'll put the heart in there. We've incorporated it. And so I want this to hang onto the center. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is our middle link, and he's going to hang on there. And then every other, so he's going to hang on here. So this will be free. And then every other, we're going to put these little drops on. Okay. And then that's what that's going to look like. Or we could actually bump this one over. Maybe we'll do it that way. Give that guy 2 in between. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I don't know. Should we add something here? We didn't get any drops, did we? Which is odd. Well, we did get those drops in the strand, but those are going to be in the earring. Oh, no. Hold on. My boobs just stopped it. Yay! Well, that's okay. That's okay. So now I'm going to get out the 22 gauge wire. Or should I use silver? So if you guys, I did a silver spacer here and then gold wire. I'm just going to stick with the gold since I have it out. I'm going to cut myself the 22 gauge. I'm going to cut myself a little length here. Little length, big length, however you want to do. Probably like 5 inches there. All right, and I'm going to straighten this out. Oh, sorry. Almost knocked my lamp over. I'm just going to go ahead and straighten this guy out a little bit. So I just take my nylon jaw pliers and we just straighten our wire out. And then I don't know, I guess we'll do, I don't know if I want to do a knot. I guess we'll do a knotted head pin because that's my favorite. I just didn't know if I wanted to do that or a coil head pin. But I wanted to, I guess we'll just do a knotted head pin. That's fine. Oh, and I also brought in these little spacers. These are Matubos, 10-Os. We're putting those in between each bead as just a little spacer. I just thought it was cute. Oh, look, there's another heart. Oh my gosh, we're just extra love today. All right, well, I think I am going to make a knotted head pin, so I've decided. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our wire, and I'm going to seat it about right here because we want a little bit of a thicker knot, I think. Okay, and that wire is going to come up a second time. And then as it comes up that third time, you're going to push this wire right past it and push it up. Sometimes I try to and then push it up right past there and then straighten that out. So that's kind of what that looks like. And then this looks like on the tool. There are these little fruit flies. One just flew on my hand. I don't know. I guess because we've had the door and the screens open and we've had the catio open all weekend. It was a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Although I hear it's not been beautiful for everybody. And I'm just going to love today because tomorrow is going to start getting persnickety again. And yeah. That's all right, guys. It's that time of year, right? It's obnoxious weather season. So here we have our little knot. So I'm going to throw this on here, and I guess it doesn't matter which side. They're both the same. Okay. And then since we have, I'm going to throw one of these seed beads on here. Then I'm going to throw one of these little hearts since he's here. We'll throw him on there. I don't want to put both on there. That might make it too long. One is good. That's what we have. And then we are going to wire wrap this directly onto our component. So again, we have to remember which one it is, which we'll count again. Guys, I'm like a counting fool. I will just keep counting and it's fine. All right, so we want to take this. We don't need a huge wrap loop. I think that will be good, right? You know what? I'm going to use my other pliers. Those pliers have a really chunky, they have a really chunky jaw, so it's hard sometimes. It looks like it's going to be little, but then it's like a 7-foot gap. You know what I mean? Okay, and I'm going to go up about here because I want a pretty big loop, right? Because we don't want this to be a tiny loop, and so there's no movement. That wouldn't be any fun. Okay, and then we're going to do that. We're just going to pull that wire right over, making our simple loop. Take that off the tool. That's what you should have. And then we're going to swing the door open, my friends. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't want to mess with the integrity of that loop. That's a good looking loop. Then we'll count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's our guy. So we're going to thread him right through there. Okay. And just, if you want, make sure you let that chain dangle. Yep, that's definitely the even. So we're going to come over here. I'm just going to change hands because I am dominant with my right hand, and we are going to close this door back up, right? Then we're going to put our plier right there. Don't want to crush anything, but you do want to have a little bit of pressure there. Then I'm going to switch hands, and then we're going to wrap, right? Just a nice, pretty wrap. If you want to go below the heart, you can certainly do that. So let's see. We want our heart. There we go. Okay, and now we want to move that heart just a little bit, though. I thought that was on the wrong side. Because this is going to hang like that, right? So we want that heart to hang just like that. Okay, and then back under. And we're going to snip that. And then we're going to tuck her in. Right, so I'm just going to go here and just kind of go around that bead. And if you hear clicking, it's not the wire, it's my tool. I don't know why it does that, but it clicks. All right. And the first time it did it, it scared the poop out of me. I was like, oh my God, I broke something. I thought like I broke it. Yes. Why are you? I want you. Oh, there we go. We can see that heart, but let's also, there we go. Let's lay that down and see if we like that. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. I mean, the little heart. That's cute. Okay. And we're going to put one of these together. So what I have here is just a ball head pin. And this is a really nice stainless steel ball head pin. We're going to put our clover flower on there. And then we're going to put our little rhinestone collar. Guys, I have another subscription bag sitting next to me to open. I don't know if we'll get to it tonight or tomorrow, but just know that I do have that. Oh my gosh, I just noticed. Looked like there was like a little chunk taken out of my pliers there. That's weird. All right, so we've got that. And I'm going to bring this in. And then I'm going to hold all this, and then I'm just going to chomp down on my pliers, creating that angle. Now, you want to make kind of a bigger cut than normal here, because again, we want bigger loops so that we have some good movement and things are dangling. So I'm going to cut about there. Okay. And then I'm going to give myself a simple loop. I'm going to go about right here. Okay. And keep rolling. Keep rolling. And then we're going to break the little neck in a kind fashion. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Okay, so here's the question. Do we want to hang them there? and then have these two. I think I might want to hang them there. So basically now we're just going to hang these. Okay. So make sure we're hanging it on the right side. And then I'll just kind of pick that up and let gravity keep all that stuff in place. And then we'll just do that. And then I will put it back down just to get a look. Yeah, I like that spacing. And then these will just be, I think that'll be nice. Okay, we're going to pick the next one up. And you want to make sure that your loops are pretty rounded. These came out pretty round. So just, you know, make sure of that. Skip one. So this guy goes on the bottom of this one. Okay, I'm going to bring him over. Let the gravity help me. It can be your friend sometimes. And lay that down. Also make sure we're on the right side. Okay. The chain is kind of the same on both sides, but the one side you can definitely see, I would consider that the back because the links are open on that side. So I would consider that the front. Right. That's just me though. All right. We're going to open, this is the last one on this side, skips, then we're going to go for this one. Okay, let that fall over. All right. And then we got to do this last one on this side. And that's really, I think that's really pretty. I think I enjoy that. Like I said, guys, when you have this kind of collection and beads like this, and you know, it's kind of like a theme, I don't know, I just get so into the theme jewelry. It's fun. Like, oh my gosh, when like Becky did those Bridgerton pieces, oh my gosh. I don't watch Bridgerton. I don't have Netflix, but her pieces for that series, oh, were so good. All right. That is beautiful. I love it. All right, so now this is our bottom portion. So we can put this to the side right now. We'll connect that next, and then we're going to connect our strand. All right, I'm just going to put one more bead buddy on this side because I don't trust these little baby bead buddies. I should probably have a bigger one in there, but they're so heavy. All right. So we're going to crimp this on to this, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna crimp that onto this link. Okay, crimp tubes might help. Hold on one second, friends. Let me grab some crimp tubes. And we are using the Bead, which exploded into my I still haven't cleaned it up yet. These are all Bead tubes down there, so let me find some. And I don't know if I've ever used the magical crimpers on this .024 before, so I'm hoping. I mean, it's just the soft flex is a 0.19, so again, I mean, I can switch out bead stringing wire. Actually, maybe that's a better idea to switch that out real quick. Because, I mean, do I really need 49 strands? This is, well, I guess this front piece is pretty heavy. I'm just going to go with it, guys, because I have a pretty full spool, so I don't know. Let's just use it. All right. So we're going to throw a crimp tube on. And then we're going to throw one of these on. I'm going to bring you down just a little further too so you can see. I'm going to throw one of these on. Oh no. Okay. I'm not doing it in the ends, I don't think. I just think we're going to do it in the beginning. So we're going to put this guy on. And then we're going to just let that guy fall. He can fall wherever. And then we're going to put this back through our tube. Okay. And the trick is, I know this is going to be tight in the tube, even though this 2-4 can go through these tubes twice. Oh, I just had it. It's going to just be a little bit tighter of a fit. No, ma'am. What? No, come here. What? Yeah? Is it the squirrels? Okay, now we're going to pull this down. And then what's happening is this is going to loop itself. I can show you that, get my chunky fingers out of the way. That French wire is just going to loop around like so, right? And it's just going to look really pretty like that. And I think that's pretty. It is definitely a different color. She smells, you can hear her snuffling. There's raccoons outside. Or possums, or cats, or another dog, who knows. All right. So I think I like that. I mean, I don't know. It's professional looking, right? We're going to lock it in. But I'm going to be very careful here, friends. Oh my gosh, I don't even have my pliers. Oh my crimping pliers. We're going to be very careful here because the last time, I think this is what happened. I actually crimped onto that wire by accident. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put my nail here and just kind of make sure there's a little bit of space. There we go. So I'm not crimping the French wire. Okay. And we're crimping. Okay. And I'm just going to be quiet while I do this because I don't want to crimp that wire. Okay, so far so good. And that's looking like a righteous ball, y'all. Look at that. Nice. That's really nice. You can cut this little scrap off, but we'll just, can we just shovel it down in here? No, let's just cut it off. Okay. Okay. This is a real classy piece, y'all. Just like me, I'm a classy piece. All right, enough of that, Kyle. Oh, what did that little spacer come off of? I hope it didn't come off of. Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, now I think we're just going to, if I can get this off. What is happening, bro? Thank you. Oh, no. Did you crank my wire? All right, so I think now what we're going to do is, oh, I got myself a lot of extra. I don't know if I want to put another piece of French wire on this end. Or do we just want to crimp it? This ugly color. I don't know. I guess maybe we do the French wire again on that side. Okay. Well, that means I got to get this out. I'm only going to cut this. I'm going to cut this here to like 1 inch. I think. I don't know. I'm off screen, guys. I'm sorry. I'm cutting French wire off screen. I'll be back on screen in a second. What did we cut the other one to? I don't know. Oh, I just messed it up. Hold on. Okay. So now I have this much. So let's cut this one. Let's see. This is trying to cut it even. Okay. There she goes. Looks good. Which means, hold on, let me get my lobster too. I think I'm going to put a lobster on her. So I actually want to put the lobster on the French wire. I think it will fit. We can use a jump ring, but I don't know. Do we want to use gold or silver? Let's just use gold. Gold is fine. I mean, think silver might be pretty too, huh? Since we have some other stuff. Let's use silver. Let's use silver. I just changed my mind that quick. Look, there's one of them little, get out of there, little fly. All right, silver. Yeah. Oh, I like the silver. I like the silver. Okay. Like, see how like the wings are longer than the body. I don't know what's happening there. All right, so we're going to put another crimp tube on. And then we're going to put this French wire piece on very gently. And guys, there is different diameters of French wire. I don't know what diameter this is, but it does fit on the 0.24. But it's going to get caught up there at the end. You see that? Let's just nip. Let's just nip. Nary a piece. Oh. Am I even on it? No. Oh, get it together. Just nip that little piece off. Whew, okay. I felt like I was in surgery for a second. My goodness. All right. And then we're also going to put our lobster down. Okay. And we're going to put it in here, in this tube. Oh, this one went in much. And then we're also going to put it in this bead here, because this bead's got a pretty beefy hole. I mean that respectfully. You already know. You already know. Okay. So I'm going to bring all this down. Bring the crimp tube down. And then we'll watch the magic happen. Here it goes, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. Did you see the magic? It's so magical. All right, I gotta move this crimp tube down just a little bit more. Try not to bend that wire. Okay. Because that was for whatever reason. Then we're gonna watch the magic again. Woo, there it goes, the magic. Okay. All right, that's nice and flexible. Let's stick a little loosey-goosey in there so we don't crimp that that beautiful wire. Oh no. Just gotta make a little space there. And then you should be okay. Okay, crimping. Okay. We did not, nope, we did not crimp that wire. Oh, we might have, I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe I caught a little bit right there. Right there. You see that? I don't know. I can't tell if that's the tube or the wire. Try to trim it, whatever it is. I don't know, guys. I think that's going to be okay, though. I think I'm going to call, you can't really tell. I think we're going to call that one done. That was a lot of stress. Goodness. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera real quick and I'm going to do the other side because I don't even, here's all the beads. I don't even have that side strung yet and I don't want to be here. I don't want to keep you guys here forever. So, but yeah, I don't know. I think that looks pretty good. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right, guys, and we are back. And so this is what we have. And I put, I just crimped one of these. This is a soldered ring. So I just crimped that onto there. And I thought that would look really pretty. So there we have our end with our French wire. And then here is our beautiful necklace. Right? And it's pretty just like that. But we are going to make it even better. So let's find the front. Okay, and make sure it's not twisting up. Okay, so this is the front. And now I have some of these jump rings, and these were from Jen. Guys, also, Jen, I think, I know she used to, she might still sell the French wire. So if you guys are looking for French wire, I'm not sure where I got mine. I'm not sure if Danielle sent it or Kristen sent it. But if you're looking for it, check Jen, because I know Jen uses it sometimes. And also, I know Deb uses it, but I don't think Deb has a shop. But I'll put Danielle and Jen's shop in the description box. Well, I'll check to see if they have it first. And if they do, I will leave a link for the French wire, guys. But I'm not sure. I think you might also be able to get it from Bead, though I would check Amazon first. I'm just saying. Okay, enough of that. So that's where I get all my Bead from Amazon. If you think I'm playing, I'm not, because I don't, I'm a baller on a budget. Okay. So we're going to connect. Now, I don't know how this is going to look. I should probably free up a bust, but I don't know where one is. I don't know how this is going to look, you guys. But we're going to go in for it, right? We got this far. We got this far in. Let's just keep going. So these are a stainless steel jump ring, which I love. I also had these other ones put aside from Jen in case these didn't work. These huge ones. But I just, 10 by 6, it's a pretty beefy jump ring. A little bit bigger than this one, but I don't know. Let's just try, shall we? So we're going to go top loop to bottom loop. Right? And then we're going to close that. And I think we only need one in here. But you just want to really, really make sure. Sometimes you have to twist it out of place and then bring it back in. Right? That's good. Okay. And then over here, we're going to open this guy. And top loop to bottom loop. And then we're going to close this guy. And then we're going to look and see what it looks like. See, sometimes you kind of have to overcorrect them and then bring them back and close them. And I find that that works really well. Okay. All right, you guys. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to hold it up for my... Oh, my God. It is so stinking cute. Oh, you guys. You guys. Wait a sec. You have to see. When I hold it up, how it just hangs. So I'm going to have to put it on the bust. I'm just going to have to. And then this part will drape down. You guys, that looks so cute. Look at it. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. Let me pull you out a little bit. Maybe that's the part. That's in, Kyle. I'm obsessed. It came out so cute. I just squeaked like a chipmunk. I love the colors too. The colors are very soft. Okay, let me bring it back down so we can focus on the earrings. There we go. I am definitely going to throw this on a bust or... So, yeah, we're going to have to because... Oh, sorry guys. I did that. Oh, that's just... It's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. All right, well... That's really pretty. Okay, so let's make a pair of earrings. I don't even know if the earrings are going to match now. I made the earrings first, and then I said, oh. So we had these drops on that one strand. And guys, these are, I don't know if you can hear. Those are metal, which they're filigree metal. I thought they were a painted acrylic, but they are not. They are filigree metal. So we're definitely doing our little bit of silver, a little bit of gold, just a simple earring. I did do the little wire treatment in the front so that we could keep our teardrop facing us. So we're going to do that real quick. It's just a simple earring, you guys. We're just going to need the drop. So we're going to do the drop. We're going to do the sparkly bit. We're going to do this guy. And then we're all going to connect it here. And that's what that's going to look like. All right, so I'm going to get a piece of wire. You probably want to get like maybe a 6-inch piece of wire. 6 or 7 inches, maybe 7. All right, and I'm just going to go ahead and straighten that out off camera, because if I do it on camera, somebody's going to be sending me an emergency room bill, and your girl ain't funded like that, okay? I'm just not funded. I'm not hooked up with the funding yet, so that would just be, you know, you with sprained eyeballs just sitting waiting for something. It's not, but because I don't have that kind of insurance, so you're just going to be waiting for a while. I mean, I don't mean to be mean, but it's just what it is. Okay, so we're going to make a knotted head pin. I don't know if I really needed the wire that long, but just in case. All right. Oh, I'm so glad that was not my toesies. My cutters just fell right off. That could have been so bad because they landed point side down. Oh, dear Martha. Oh, gosh. All right, let's just listen, we've been injury free so far. Let's just keep it going. Just keep it going. We don't need any incidents, okay? We just don't. That's a big ass lasso. It sure is. And now we're going to pull. Not like we're starting a lawnmower. Almost. I was a very controlled pull. There we go. I didn't let it snap out. All right. So we probably don't need this much wire. 5 inches would have been fine. Oh my gosh, I got to bend. What is happening in the world? I'm going to try to get it on the spinny plate too. Well, not this. It's not a spinning plate. I'm the one that spins it. It's a manual spinning plate. I don't know. But you know how sometimes I'll do in the front? We'll see. But I'm definitely going to show it on the bust, because that will only take a second. Unfortunately, y'all have to look at my face for a minute, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, and it looks like we did about 3 wraps in here, and we are going to attach it. These are just those links from the necklace. I just took 2 off for earrings. And I think I have 2 more off to the side for something else. I don't know what. Because originally I had 2 of these. I actually had something in between here, and it was a long earring. Not that I'm opposed to long earrings, but that one was a little too long, even for me. All right. What is going on with this knot down here? Okay. Let me just grab these pliers real quick and just try to... Okay, there we go. Seat it a little better. Okay, I go about right there. And then we're going to make a loop about right there. Again, we don't want to make a real small loop because we are attaching that to our connector. Well, chain, but that's now a connector. Did I make a loop quite that big? It was not quite that big. Okay. So guys, when you do that, you can just refigure it on your plier. Just go down. Now that loop is a little eggy, but that's okay. We'll fix it all. We'll fix it. Okay, you're going to insert one of these loops right on down there, just like we did with the other focal. And I'm just going to use these smaller pliers here, and I'm going to try to adjust this loop just a little bit. All right, and then I am going to put my tool here. All right, and I'm going to switch hands, and then we're going to start our wrapping. Okay. Okay, now we're going to come down here, and I'm going to do the little swirly swirl around. And we want to make sure that we are, so I'm going to come down because we are making sure that our teardrop is facing forward. I'm going to put my finger on this wire, and then I'm just going to take it around the base, right? That's why I like to do knotted head pins with these kind of little earring designs, because it's really easy to hide this wire. right? It's really easy to tuck this wire in under there. And then just give it a little test to make sure that's all tucked in. Just cleaning up my knot there a little bit. All right. And that's what we have. If your loops are a little crooked, you can fix them. But yeah, I think that's looking good. And then we just put an ear wire directly onto that loop. So we're just going to open this. This is one of those really nice ear wires from my latest kit. You guys, if you got that kit, you know, oh, look, there's one of those little flies. He's on my finger. That is not cool. Where did you come from? All right, let's close this back up. Oh my gosh. Okay. And here we go for our earrings. And I think they came out super, super pretty. You can't really see the swirl far away, but it's there for decoration, but also it's there to keep that drop nice and centered, the teardrop. But if you didn't want to show it, you could certainly do it in the back, and you could just take your wire down from this loop up here and then just take it back, and then you wouldn't have that. But I kind of like the decorative swirl there. So this was so much fun. I love this Jesse James box. Guys, I'm sorry it took me literally 2 days to get this to you. It's just been that way around here lately. So, and guys, I'm so behind in content. Like I said, I have another bead box over here on the side to unbox. Plus, we got to do our prompts. So let's just look real quick, because I think my paper's over here. What our prompt was today that we missed. Oh, we missed create a St. Patrick's Day design. Well, you know what? That's okay, because tomorrow we're going to use our soft light. We're going to do all 3 of these tomorrow. We're going to do like a little, this shape, whatever this shape is. That's the shape we're going to do tomorrow. So we're going to do all 3 of these in one. It's going to be a 3-in-1. We're going to use this and all the things. Okay, I've decided that's what we're doing tomorrow. But until then, you guys, oh, it's so pretty. Okay, let me put it on the bus and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, excuse the mess behind me. Don't worry about that. Wait till you see this necklace. She's so pretty. There are some little bit bigger. The bigger beads did make it towards the back. Altogether, it is about 22 inches long. Not about 20, about 21 3/4, but a little like 20 inches long, 22 inches long. But I think it just came out so pretty. I don't know if my lights are doing the thing they're supposed to be doing. But yeah, I think the spacing here came out really nice. Yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy that spacing. So pretty. So the front is kind of plain where all the beadwork is back here, but I would imagine if you had your hair up and stuff, it would just be so cute. Be just so cute. Okay. All right, my loves. Till next time, keep planting your magical beans. Love you. Bye.